Oh, your white one? Or your with the white top? With
Yeah.
black? Oh, that's cool. I've never seen tires like that before. Beautiful.
There is some lights in here, but there's
Moisture getting.
yeah. This is 30-year-old paint.
Okay.
But it's just getting a little bit worse every year.
Moisture. Probably popping it off.
Yeah. But I'm not doing nothing with it. It's just the way it is, you know.
No, it looks good.
Yeah, it's good enough, you know.
Wow. This is your little paradise down. You must come down here in the summertime and just...
Yeah, summertime, you know, we don't, I don't know, I don't, well, you know, you talk about my friends and I paying respects, but that's all part of it because, you know, they're missing and so you don't meet up and do things together and whatnot, you
Right.
know. So, yeah.
You have a Thunderbird.
Yeah. This I got from Lee Grant. We did a trade. I traded him a 47 Ford for this. It's a good car. I was going to have this out and we'd cruise around in this, but...
Man, this thing's low to the ground, isn't it?
It is. I can't bring it in my driveway.
I hope we get that one finished, the one we're doing. I hope.
Oh, yeah, you got one too, yeah.
Yeah, we whacked the roof off and brought the roof up to here.
Well, this one here, I think I still got the I can let this thing sit. It's the same battery I got when I got the car, and if I hooked it up, the thing would fire right up. It runs like a topless car, you know. But she's a good car, this one. Not very much light. I'll put some lights on here.
Alrighty, welcome back. We're back at it. We're with Ross, and we're at his storage bin, and he obviously is surprising me a whole bunch with what I'm seeing. And it's fun to, what can I say? It's fun to see the cars that he has. And the reason being is I enjoy them all. I see this one quite a bit. He shows this one quite a bit on the internet. This is a cool looking car. Nice little roadster. It's got good stain or good chrome on it. It's got a flathead V8 with Edelbrock heads on it. No hood on it. Your basic hot rod. It's cooler than dang it. And it's black. He likes black from what I understand. And just like I said, when we were going to paint the 50, he said paint it black. And he just wanted to know if the body could handle it. It made me laugh. It made me laugh. What year Ford would that be? 50?
That's a Lincoln.
Lincoln.
53 Lincoln.
53 Lincoln. That's nice.
That's for sale. Anybody's interested in any of these cars, just get in hold of me.
Is that right? Did you want to put a... Okay, we'll do that. We'll attach your phone number if you want to sell anything.
But that there, there's another car that goes with it. It's chopped. I brought that all the way from...
Looking like it.
And I got, see, a 51 Merc rear window for it.
Right.
Because my buddy Norm chopped it, but it doesn't have a good flow. It's sharp. It's too sharp.
It comes down too sharp?
Yeah, too
you want
abrupt. It should have been laid, you know how they sunk the rear window into the trunk, into the package tray back in the day.
And I see how that can work.
Yeah, no, it's got a perfect flow to it.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
I wonder, has anybody ever done that before?
Oh yeah, I'll show you a picture of a friend of, well, that's the same guy. Norm did it to another friend of mine's 53 Ford.
Is Norm the old guy that has a couple old cars out back that are...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He came over for a visit a week ago there. It was nice to see him come out. And then this is a...
Are all these cars for sale in here?
Yeah, everything's for sale.
Everything's for sale, he says. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
We live too far away.
Yeah. This is a nice 50 Monarch here.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it was a body off, like flathead, brand new flathead, big money. I got all the bills for this thing, spent on it, and you know, it was going to be my winter driver, but I just never got to go, you know. Kind of that's just a 55 Chevy seat in it, but it actually works in there. It would work good if it was chopped, you know.
So when you had this car, was it running and all that stuff? Or
yeah.
You tore it down a little bit?
I've had it running. Yeah, it runs perfect.
Wow.
Yeah. Like again, I'd sooner put the stock kind of interior in it,
Yeah.
you know. But it's a solid car, you know.
Do you have any of the stock interior?
Yeah, well, I got the seats and everything. Yeah.
Is that a 51 dash?
Yeah. No, it's 49 or 50 and 51 are the same dash.
Okay.
Yeah. 49.
Don't mind me, because I'm going to learn a few things as I'm talking,
Yeah.
because
I wish we had better lighting, Jolene.
this car is really nice by looks things to me. Like
Yeah.
it looks like it'd be a really nice car.
Yeah.
It's even got skirts on it. It's got white walls on it.
Yeah.
It's a two-door.
Radial white walls, like, you know, it's all stock, eh? Well, I can see I got the distributor cap. I was testing for spark, I guess. You know, but
Wow. Like you could chop this one and paint it, or chop it and just
you
repaint
could,
it.
yeah, you could. But you know, like
Well, this
it's
is
kind of refreshing.
so nice up and through here, eh?
Yeah, it's refreshing to see them not chopped now.
I understand.
You know,
I understand.
but like this. Then this Monarch here, I picked that up years ago in Saskatchewan. That's probably one of the nicest ones. I used to bring a lot of them back from Saskatchewan
So you would drive to Saskatchewan and bring
pick
them home?
them up. Yeah.
Anytime you'd find one?
Oh yeah. I brought lots back. That one there is a nice solid body, you know. And I'd keep it just like that, you know. Put a nose in it or something. Even with black walls, I think I'd just keep the black walls on it, you know.
Does everybody in Vancouver or like know that you have this and they're not after you?
No, I sell most of my cars offshore.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because no one wants to step up, you know. And then this one here, I've had this. This is an old Vancouver car.
What year is this one you say again?
50.
50.
Yeah, it's a 50, yeah. And
I've seen this one before. You
Yeah.
drive this one.
yeah, this has got an Olds in it, 324 Olds,
Convertible.
convertible, rare car, really rare. Monarch, eh? Canadian.
Wow. Wow. What's this, Ross?
That's a nice car. That's a 46 sedan delivery, rust-free sedan delivery. I'd still like to build that one. You know, I got all the parts to do it.
What's the guy you're talking about? Once you're chopped 40 at your house. Who's the guy? Rick Hoving?
Oh yeah.
He does some rendering sometimes.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Did you ever see the rendering he does on those?
No.
Or he did a rendering on. This is a Ford, is it not?
Yeah.
Where he chopped it and he made the.
I seen one the other day chopped and it didn't look good.
No.
No.
Well, they
I was
must-
saying, well, my buddy, this Jim Hagan has one that I posted yesterday with a flame job on it.
Okay.
And yeah, they look good. Just to drop the axle, nice 5-inch dropped axle, and I like axles. Not one for the Mustang.
Yeah, it's more traditional.
Yeah, and they bop along nice.
I agree with you.
Know.
I agree with you.
Yeah, but
It kind of takes when someone says, to be honest with you, and someone says they put a Mustang 2 front end in something, I kind of veer away.
yeah,
Because you don't know if it's put in right or if it's put
Yeah.
in wrong or.
well, especially if they put it in a Model A or a 32 or
That's
something.
not-
Like to me, that just drops the price for me, you know. But
Yes.
to each their own.
Me also.
Yeah.
And it is to each their own. That's right.
Yeah.
You know, everybody has a preference. I'm going to try to squeeze through here nice and gently. And I like your Magnum.
Yeah, I like that car too.
They're cool.
Yeah, that's a good car, that one. That thing goes like a rape date too. It's got a supercharger on it, eh?
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
What is it? An SRT
I don't know.
8 or what do they call them?
No, it's not an 8, it's a 6.
It's not a 6-cylinder, is it?
Yeah, yeah. It's,
Oh, wow. I don't have heavy in it.
yeah, well, it looks like it does. It's got the cop wheels on it and that.
Oh, yeah, you got it looking right. That's for sure.
Yeah, I don't have the, let's see if I can remember where the pull tab is. Yeah.
What would it cost us to get a car from here all the way home? Probably more than the car.
Well, I'll make you a deal on that 46 Ford Coupe that you had all that trouble with. Well, you didn't really have any trouble with it mechanically.
No, listen, the time we had coming home, I would not change the world. I just wished he would have told me the truth, that's all.
Yeah.
That's all, you know what I mean?
Why isn't that thing pumping?
It's like me and Jolene said, talking this morning.
Never mind.
Never mind. About business, you know. Some people think that business is...
Yeah. I'll tackle that on the way
Another
back
time.
or something. Yeah.
What's this here now?
That's a 50 Ford convertible. That's a nice one. Very little work. The upholstery's still all in it and everything. Got a brand new top for it. Yeah, it's got Reggie too, you know.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and
Awesome.
then this is a 51 Merc coupe, you know.
I do.
But they're the usual coupes, you know, 50 Mercs, you know, they need rockers and they need floors. That's pretty standard with them, you know. 51 is, a lot of people like the 51s.
The back side of it. Yeah, because it got the longer quarter panels on it.
Yeah, yeah.
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 Man.
And then this
Telling
is
you.
a 40 Merc convert. You know, that's kind of a rare car too. Pretty solid car, good floors in it and everything.
Did you see the red one? There was a red 4-door 40 Merc for sale in, I think it was Saskatchewan or Alberta. It was on Marketplace. It wasn't on there very long. On
Sedan?
Yeah, it was a 4-door, but it was chopped.
Oh yeah.
And it was red.
Oh.
It was on. It was a Merc,
Yeah.
but it was something else. It was only on there a day, I think, and it sold.
Really?
I was kind of
it's
flabbergasted with it. It was quite nice.
And then this is a Lincoln I have. This one's airbagged. It'll sit right on the ground. This one.
This doesn't. I guess maybe get your ponytail looking right. And
Yeah.
Huh?
But it's a nice car. It cleans. I mean, all these cars look, but you know, and everybody will say like, "Oh, I didn't know you had that car." Well, you walked by it 10 times, you know.
Yeah.
But when I bring them out and wash them and whatnot, it's like, "Holy God, where'd you get that from?" I mean, you know. But no, it's a nice one. Actually, a priest owned this car.
A priest.
Black on black, you know.
Nice.
It's
It is. Aiden's got a 4-door one. He runs around.
yeah.
The thing must be 26
Hear those doors,
feet long. Sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Huh?
Just like a fridge. And then, there's another Merc. I picked that one up from Lee Grant. Seems we have a, you know, I don't know. I mean, a lot of people don't like the 4-doors, but I could see that one again with the nose down, and it just reminds me of a car when I was younger that this guy used to give me a ride home from work. Bob Moore was his name, and he had one similar to that, same color I think, but it was 5-inch dropped axle, big and littles on it, and we just bopped down Kingsway listening to that old radio, you know.
Too funny.
And then this is a 51, this is a Monterey, which is really rare, and it's also a Monarch, which is even rarer. I brought that back from Saskatchewan.
So what would be the difference? The stainless on it?
Well, the Monterey had a vinyl top.
Okay.
And it had the leather interior from the convertibles in it. It was like Mercury's Monarch's answer to the 2-door hardtop, which Mercury hadn't come up with yet, but Ford had in 51. It was their first 2-door hardtop, you know.
Yep, with no post.
Yeah. So that was Mercury's answer to that.
I didn't know they made them with vinyl tops.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is a vinyl top on that one, is it not?
No, it isn't on there.
It's just painted?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you see that little strip along the windshield there? Yeah.
I do.
Yeah. And then this is a little S10 I have. It's a nice little bomb for running around, cheap to run, 5-speed. You know.
I like them.
Yeah, it goes really good too. This thing, it's got all that.
Got a flare side on. You got the package on the bottom. Nice.
And you know, when I had the dogs, it was great. In the for the dog in the back, you know.
You know he's a car guy when you get. What do you got in the back of this thing?
I don't know, whatever got in the back.
I'm not sure what you got in the back of that thing.
Oh,
a motorcycle thing.
Yeah. Oh, that's.
I thought you had an engine in there.
Yeah, that's where that is. And this is the old my.
Faithful?
Yeah, this is probably my favorite. This old girl. I've had more fun in this car than any other car I've ever had. You know.
Looks cool.
Yeah, she's got some history around Vancouver. Oh, that's a little bit of
mud.
No, not. It's a crow or something got me. But she's a 4-speed with.
Oh, cool.
You know, there's your 49 dash.
There's the steering wheel I was talking about.
Yeah, that's Olds, 59 Olds steering wheel.
The dash is cool, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a fun one, this one. So, Corvette, we got a Corvette here. This doesn't represent too well. With
what made you buy this? Because it was black? A convertible?
No, this friend of mine, this Arnie.
This friend of mine said, I gotta have this car.
No. Arnie was the one that did all my tops on my convertibles.
Okay.
You know, Arnie Schwab. I come into his shop one day and he had the front end up in the air and he was working away and I said, geez, Arnie, that's a nice car. Do you want it? He said, it'd be yours. I says, how much? And I think, like at the time, I think it's like $5,000 or $3,500. I said, you're kidding. He said, no, you can have her. So I ended up buying it, and but it had been smucked in the front end. So I had to put a complete nose on it, whole different nose. And the thing of it is, it's a 1980.
Right.
And they quit making convertibles in 75 for a few years. They weren't going to make another convertible Corvette. Right. So the last one we produced was 75, and this is 1980. So what they did back then is they made a conversion. They took on the rear fender quarter there.
Yeah.
There's a split line where that'll come off.
I see that.
And you can put all the convertible stuff on.
So this is a conversion after.
Yeah, conversion. Very expensive conversion.
I've seen them with the station wagon conversion. You see that one?
Yeah, yeah.
Different.
And these kind of look like a Batmobile with all their, you know, when they're done nice, you know. But this was kind of just a beater. I like to run around with it and piss off the Corvette guys, you know. Because they could never figure out what year it was, eh?
Okay, because it's convertible top?
Yeah, yeah. And then this is my limo, which is a really good car, but, you know, it's kind of stuck in here. It's just clean. This is cleaner underneath than it is
on top.
Oh, it's yeah.
Well, you're not. You've got elements somewhat.
Yeah, but you know, like it was never. Apparently, it was used for in a hotel or something like that. It was used for like a serving food on it or some bloody thing for years. It didn't. You know, it was never used. Eh? I bought it over in Shaughnessy.
Serving food.
Yeah, they had it set up in a banquet or someplace. I don't know. But anyways, yeah.
She's quite a beast.
Yeah.
I like the white walls on it.
Well, you couldn't afford to drive that to the gas station now. You know.
What would that have in it?
472.
472.
Yeah. Not quite the 500, but.
What do you got here? A Laguna?
Yeah, this is a Sprint.
Sprint.
El Camino. This is a nice car too. This was a one owner. It's got the swivel bucket seats.
Is it black?
Yeah, it's black. It's the GMC Sprint.
Yeah.
Swivel buckets, air, fully loaded. You know, it just needs an engine. I'm always debating whether to put an LS in it or, 350 back in it or whatever, you know.
And they say the LS swap, or a lot of people say it was just cheap, right? It's not cheap swap.
No.
It costs you $3,000 or $4,000.
No,
to
you're
get all
going
the
through
stuff,
it.
and
Yeah.
you have to get all the stuff.
Yeah.
But it does give you good horsepower for, I guess, for just changing the engine. I mean, you're not going to get it out of a regular,
No.
like that engine on the back of your truck that you paid whatever you went and got.
300.
That would fit in there perfectly.
Yeah.
And that would be something I would do. We roll her out and give her a 300 horse spray bomb, orange, and then
And forget about it. After, you know.
forget about it.
Yeah. Yeah, so, and then this here underneath here is my mom's Mustang.
Your mother's not still alive, is she?
No, she passed away years ago, but she bought this brand new, and it's kind of a neat car. It's a Ghia.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's got 25,000 original miles on it, but it was a woman's car, like the
Smaller one.
yeah, it's like a small Lincoln, you know, like it's mint, you know.
Wow.
It's
Has it got a V8 in it?
Yeah, it's a 302. Goes
Wow.
like this thing rips, you know, because it's got no weight. But yeah, I don't know. It's
Sentimental.
yeah, kind of sentimental. My niece wants it. She keeps bugging me about it, but she doesn't have any place to keep it. So, you hear that, Julie?
And you have a Mercedes in the back?
Yeah, there's a Mercedes.
What's that, a Brit?
That's the same kind of caddy as this one over here, an Eldorado.
I like those.
You do?
I like those caddies, I think. It's got the long tail.
Yeah, I think, yeah. This one over here is mint. But that one I got given to me.
Okay.
And
That's the best kind.
Yeah, but the thing of it is, they got that North Star engine in them.
Okay.
And they're not good. But this thing here is absolutely,
Yeah, I think this is one I like, yeah.
like this is Sopranos, all, you know.
All over.
Yeah. Like this thing is like new. You know, beautiful car.
Yeah, I like
Runs.
that.
They got lots of horsepower. They get up and go away, but
I'll hold that chair there for you.
the heads, you know, aluminum block and everything. But you know, the over time the head bolts start to stretch, and then they get head gaskets go, and if you don't fix them,
Then it becomes a mess.
it just wrecks the whole engine. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Lawn chairs go with it, or whatever these are.
Lawn chairs go with it.
Yeah.
Now I understand more about.
Yeah.
I understand
It's
more.
all
about-
starting to become clear now.
Yeah, like you've got some stuff.
Yeah. Then back there's a couple of sprint cars, but you can't really get to them. You know. Those little
Race cars?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then this one here, these marks here, I brought these back from Saskatchewan too, but this one's been clipped. It's got a Camaro clip in it. It's set up for a big block. It's got a Chevy rear end in it. But I was going to just keep the patina just like that and
Yes.
put a big block in it, and you know. But you know, unless I get down to, and the other one's just parts cars. I got lots of Merc parts cars. You know.
Yes, that's for sure. And them are hard to get and find. The wheels.
Yeah.
People junk the wheels all the time, man.
Yeah.
Throw the wheels away. First thing you want to do, buy a new set of wheels, throw the old ones away.
Well, Mercury's are, you know, they're good to have, you know.
Yeah, because they're the big bowl hole.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So all the white rolls. What rolls? That tire's brand new, still got sticker on her, oh. Huh?
Yeah.
Still got sticker on her.
Yeah, we got a variety of, I collect white walls.
I love white walls.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you know, they kind of, like, these are all 16-inch white
Yeah.
walls, you know. They work good on the,
I collect white walls, he says. Yeah, they're mostly 16-inch, aren't they?
yeah, like those are 15s, these ones. These would be good, like, they're brand new too. I don't
Yeah.
even remember where I got those from, but there's 3 of them anyway. Hopefully there's a 4th one.
That would be nice.
But you know
wouldn't
what's hard to get?
it? What's that?
Black walls. was, you know, black walls.
Yes.
In the 16s. Well, they're expensive. I mean, they're crazy what they want for them. You know, you know, you did the reverse on your 32.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some cars deserve them, some cars don't. I do like the white walls, don't get me wrong, but that car was kind of dirty looking. And back then they had more black walls than white walls, did they not? Back in the 30s?
Black walls, yeah.
Yeah, black walls. If you were stepping out if you had white walls, wouldn't you?
Exactly. Because that was the war effort. I mean, that was I don't think the white walls were... I forget what the reason was for the white walls, whether it was show or they were trying to do a heat transfer thing or something, you know. But anyways, yeah.
Yeah, if anybody wanted a Merc to restore, to chop, or to...
That's a nice Merc too. That's a 50.
And there's 1, 2, 3, 4.
2 back there.
So there'd be 6 that you could pick from. It all depends on the budget, I guess.
Oh, we got more.
You've got more?
There's more down at the other. We got another barn to go to yet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is kind of it. It wasn't really ready for viewing, but... So, okay, we'll work our way this way.
You got your own little car show.
Yeah.
I would say...
You want to look at anything more here before I...
No, I'm fine. I'm just trying to pick my favorite, that's all.
Okay. Yeah.
Trying to pick my favorite. Look, we got the old albums, huh?
Oh, yeah. Take the whole box.
No, if I was home, I probably would, but no, can't do it.
Well, I even got the record player here. I mean, if we were here longer, we could spin them, you know. come back in the summertime.
Yeah, we should, actually.
Okay, I'm going to pull these lights down here. I don't think they'll affect... Okay, there we go.
Generators, starters, wheels. Awesome. Fender skirts. Grills. What does this machine here do? That's an air compressor, I would say.
Yeah, that's an air compressor.
Just sitting on top of something.
Yeah. Model A.
What year is that bad boy over there?
46.
46.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, that is
You
nice
don't see many of those, do you?
Never.
Never?
No. That was...
I agree.
That's a hard one.
The little 50 convertible is nice.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
All your, well, most of your Mercs have visors on them.
Have what?
Visors.
Yeah. I even tried to put a visor on this convertible. I see they do that sometimes with the 48 Chevy convertibles and that. They put visors on them.
What kind of hubcaps you running on this bad boy?
Those are 62 Chevy.
62 Chevy with spinners on them.
But they're
cool.
14s.
They're cool.
Yeah. Well, you still got 14s on your T-Bird?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, they do make a T-Bird one that's not bad. Well, actually, the 60, I don't know, what year is yours, 60?
58, I think.
Yeah. Well, one of the years isn't too bad.
I do have the one that has a little tiny, like a cone in the center with the lines.
Oh, yeah.
It says Ford on it.
Well, maybe that's the one, I'm not sure. But yeah, I like those, you know. But this, you know, they're not cheap to run either, these things. This is a 351 in here.
Okay.
352, pardon me.
Is it, tell me something, has that got good horsepower? Like, is it good power? It's okay.
Moderate, yeah.
Moderate.
They were built for highway cruising, you know.
Okay.
Back in the day when everybody...
You've even got fenders for certain, like just fenders,
That's 35 Chevy.
35 Chevy.
Yeah. That's...
like a bunch of flatheads.
Yeah, I got tons of...
Crazy. That's awesome.
Like those hubcaps right there.
Yeah.
You Google one of those. Those are 60 Eldorado Seville hubcaps.
Yes.
They're like $800 or $900 a piece if they were mint.
Yo.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you got here now? What do you got here now for transmissions?
Well, they're probably just Model A ones, aren't they?
I'm not sure what they are. I don't know. Are those?
Oh yeah.
What would those be? Model A's?
That looks like Model A. Yeah. Yeah.
if I needed something like the engine that we got in New Hampshire, I think it was he called it a baby Hemi, a Spitfire. It's got the weird valve pan covers on it that got like, it's just before the Hemi. You could take the head off it. You could put the Hemi head on it. This engine, and then it has an adapter on the back. It wants a 40 Lasalle.
Well, you know, a friend of mine's got an adapter run a 40 Lasalle to a 51 Ford engine.
Okay.
50 Ford, 49 and up.
I guess basically what I'd be looking for is the Lasalle transmission.
Oh yeah, yeah. But they do come up because, you know, I mean, everybody, why would you run a LaSalle when you can put a 5-speed in them nowadays?
Right.
You know, that's it. You know.
I don't want that though.
Yeah, I know, but who knows?
Yeah, I guess.
You know, one slip in that Cad LaSalle tranny, well, they're supposed to be pretty beefy, but, you know.
Right.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it for this. I mean, this barn's full, but we don't want to climb around in there.
Okay. You just got car parts and all that.
Car parts, yeah, right, fenders, and to get up there is quite a challenge. The stairs fell down.
No, I'm good. That's fantastic. Thank you. Appreciate it. Want to get muddy? Run with the cattle? All right, everybody. Thanks a lot for coming with us. We'll pause and we might be back. And no, we will be back. I just don't know when. Tomorrow. How's that?